What I'm seeing is I see a hungry Crawford, a Crawford that has been looking for the opportunity for a long time, finally getting the opportunity, and really ready to grab the opportunity. Well, like I said, I'm not really worried about the weight. I'm worried about the skill level that they use during the fight.
Roy Jones has made it apparent that Terence Crawford's skills will be sufficient to overcome Canelo after they square off. Roy says the whole topic of whether Crawford can win is almost entirely about what happens when Canelo lands clean and has very little to do with weight. According to Roy, Canelo is out if Crawford can withstand the blow.
If you like this, please subscribe Punch Vista and click the bell icon for more latest and interesting videos.
Going factor, but if he goes out and boxes Bud, he's not gonna beat Bud boxing. He's not. So if Bud can take his punch, he's not gonna outbox Bud. So it's like
he's in serious trouble if he can't. However, Roy seems to think Crawford has what it takes. He has observed how Crawford outpaces opponents, frustrates pressure fighters with mobility, and finishes strong when he detects blood. Roy thinks weight only matters if Crawford isn't mentally and physically ready for the next step up, but he thinks Crawford isn't just ready, he's already preparing like a man who knows exactly how to defeat Canelo. Roy claims that if the smaller man in the ring has a higher IQ, he doesn't give a damn about size. He perceives that in Crawford,
over 60% for as much. If you say, Bernard, give me a number.
Give me a number.
He has an 85+ chance to beat Canelo. Why? He's not going in there to prove something, which will fall into Canelo's hand. He would love for him to prove something. That means you will stay there and try to prove something. But to go in there and to let him know, establish that from the first round, that I belong, without showing that I am tough.
Roy is not by himself. In addition, David Benavidez offered his opinions on the impending bout. It's a tremendous fight, but Canelo has a tiny advantage due to weight. He told Fight Hub TV, "You can't take away Crawford's skill, but it's a good fight, more like a 60-40 it's just because of the weight difference," he said. "You must acknowledge his skill. He is an incredible combatant. In the ring, he is an incredible technician. The craft of Crawford is respected by Benavidez. Like many others, he views the weight as a challenge that Crawford must conquer, but he does not downplay the issue."
Terence Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses either. Terence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition, like Errol Spence, he showed what level he's on, what type of dog he is. So I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt. That might activate him to come back strong.
Could you still make 68?
I don't want to make 68.
No, I know you don't. Terence wins 68.
Yeah, well, if that's, yeah.
However, a person who has already defeated Canelo doesn't even believe that weight is the most crucial factor. The true secret is mental preparedness. Dmitry Bivol, who recently handed Canelo his second professional defeat, told the Ring magazine, "It's not only about adjusting to the power," Ball remarked. "Being psychologically prepared to battle at that weight is also important." He believes that smaller opponents are not defeated by Canelo due to their size. Their lack of mental preparation causes them to lose. With his cool head and extensive toolkit, Bivol thinks Crawford is one of the few people who could gain weight without collapsing.
Now, what the media is reporting, and it's circulating, is that Canelo Crawford is the biggest fight of the decade. I mean, to a purist and a fighter, it's laughable. Because you have Crawford jumping up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo, who's a natural light heavyweight. Crawford, who couldn't push back.
He went on to say that another reason Crawford might succeed is his ability to switch between orthodox and southpaw stances. According to Bivol, it offers Crawford significant benefits that might cause Canelo's timing to be off. This is from someone who has defeated the Mexican star and knows what it takes to accomplish so. However, not everyone supports Crawford. Even after sparring both of them, some fighters still lean toward Canelo. Alexis Rocha, a welterweight competitor, told us News that he believes Canelo would prevail because to the inherent size differential. There are weight classes for a reason, he remarked. Canelo is somewhat larger. Crawford is a good-looking man with the boxing IQ and reach.
That's not easy for Crawford. I mean, it's Canelo has the big advantage, but Crawford needs to manage well his body, his speed, and his power, because he's moving up to another level of weight.
I asked this because you did it with Margarito. You went to 54, and people were like, "Oh my God, this guy's so big, Margarito." But your speed made the difference in that fight.
In terms of the boxing game, IQ is the most crucial ingredient. I would go more toward Canelo because he is more experienced and has been in there for bigger fights, but I still think Crawford would hold his own extremely well in that battle. Rocha feels Canelo's natural weight and experience will take him through, but he gives Crawford full credit for talent. The same opinion is held by Corin Davis, another fighter who has been engaged in combat with both fighters. He told Mill City Boxing, "Canelo is a bulky man. There will be a lot. You won't harm Canelo because he is able to withstand a punch. Crawford can't injure him with a single blow, in my opinion. He might cut his eye or something, or he might get hurt. He must go to the body while wearing flesh-on gloves. It will be a challenging task. Canelo is a fierce fighter. He uses traps and maneuvers. It's not simple."
Been able to feel his power. Could any guy move up 3 divisions and fight a Canelo?
In the landscape right now, I don't think that there's a person that can move up 3 divisions, from 47 and beat Canelo. But I think divisions matter. I think that weight matters. I think what you walk around at matters. Canelo's a big guy, and he's not just big, he's dense. He's a powerful guy with boxing skill. I think that would have been I've been telling people it's going to be a tall task for Crawford to win.
Nothing is impossible in boxing. However, I would wager on Canelo if I had to. Davis's perspective is consistent with that of many Canelo supporters. Crawford's single clean shot won't cut it. He must gradually make progress and refrain from making any mistakes if he hopes to prevail. Additionally, Davis stated that Canelo's strength goes beyond his ability to knock opponents out. It's about how it slows down your rhythm and wears you down over time. Next up is Lara, who has first-hand experience of sharing the ring. With Canelo in 2014, Lara lost to Canelo via split decision. Crawford can win, he recently told the media, but only if he accepts lessons from his past errors. According to Lara, he attempted to outbox Canelo with only mobility and defense, just like William Skull more recently, but it was unsuccessful. The judges took notice of Canelo's ability to impose his rhythm and hit the bigger strikes. Crawford needs to punch as well as move. According to Lara, he cautioned against overly careful defense and arm punches. If Crawford can combine his footwork with steady offense and body shots, he thinks he has a decent chance. If not, he will make the same mistake that cost Lara the victory in 2014, although he said it was a 50-50th battle. He identified one key element that may make the difference: Crawford's ability to be aggressive without going overboard. The fact that both men have strong reasons in their favor is what makes this struggle so difficult. Crawford has the drive, the intelligence, and now the support of one of the best technicians in the history of the sport. Canelo, however, has experience, strength, stature, and a chin that has never really let him down. Not everyone agrees. Even those who have sparred both. This battle feels so unpredictable because boxing rarely involves that type of unpredictability. But what do you think will happen? For more updates, subscribe and leave a comment below.